Excellency Baitu Nektaron, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Thailand.
Your Highness, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, a Mayor of the State of Qatar, Excellencies, distinguished delegates. At the outset, allow me to express our sincere appreciation to His Highness, the Mayor of the State of Qatar, for the warm welcome and hospitality. I also congratulate Qatar for the success of convening of today's summit. Qatar's successful hosting of the World Cup 2022 is still fresh in our memories. Therefore, today's theme, Sport Diplomacy, with the ongoing conflict in the Middle East as the backdrop, reminds me of the profound and powerful role sports play in the bridging divides, bringing people together, overcoming culture gaps, building meaningful relationships. This is very much in line with Thailand's stance as an active promoter of peace and common prosperity. On this note, with the ongoing escalation of the situation in the region, Thailand is deeply concerned with the worsening humanitarian situation that gravely affects the innocent civilian population on the ground. In solidarity with the international community, we call on all parties to the conflict to exercise utmost restraint and immediately cease all acts of hostilities, protect civilians' infrastructures, and comply with the international humanitarian law and the Charter of the United Nations. Excellencies, at present, the world we live in is increasingly complex, fraught with challenges that demand global solutions. Geopolitical tensions and conflict are rising. Climate change is threatening global food security, and technological advancements are rapidly reshaping the way we live in and do business. As leaders, we need to lead the way forward. Together, we hold the key to building solutions and fostering collaborations across diverse sectors, whether it be trade, innovation, or food security, which can offer the stability and growth the world needs. It is often said that the 21st century is the Asian century, as home to about 60% of the world's population, generating over 35% of world GDP, and with 70% of international rewards and an economic growth rate of about 5.5% annually. We are both global energy and food security centers, the powerhouse, the kitchen of the world. Excellencies, as far as Thailand is concerned, one of our strengths is the food and the agriculture sector, with key food exports of rice, fruit, poultry, and seafood. This is not only vital to our economy, but also ensure that we meet the growing global demand for high-quality, reliable food supplies. To address food security challenges, we believe that the ACD nations should strengthen our trade networks and ally our standards, so to ensure that the global food supply chain remains strong and resilient. Moreover, in today's world, it is more important than ever to ensure that physical connectivity underpins continued collaboration and a secure supply chain. The geographical location of Thailand allows us to be a natural gateway between the East and the West. Our infrastructure, whether it be our expanding road networks, railway, ports, or airports, has been designed with this strategic vision of mine. So as we look towards to the future, we will continue to invest in improving and modernizing our transport infrastructure. We invite our ACD partners to join us in developing new trade corridors that will enhance connectivity and spur economic growth across the continent. We are and will continue to be part and parcel of the global economy. Excellencies, today the role of ACD is more crucial than ever. Since its inception in 2002, ACD has been Asia's first and only continental-wide framework that unites together all our diverse sub-regions. Thailand seeks to carry forward this very same idea into our chairmanship next year. We envision that the ACD as a converging forum of Asia, for we believe that we are stronger because of our differences, not in spite of it. As we assume the chairmanship of the ACD in 2025, allow me to repeat once again that Thailand as a bridge builder looks forward to working with all member states to be an active promoter of peace and common prosperity. We believe that it is high time for us to join hands more firmly and warmly, especially for countries in the global south, to enhance our collective impact on global economic stability and security. To enhance the frameworks of ACD collaborations during the Thai chairmanship next year, we will work towards the revitalization of the activities under the 6 pillars of cooperation, the achieve of more constructive and coherent socio-economic development for ACD members. As the next ACD chair and current prime mover of the pillar on inclusive and sustainable development, Thailand will work closely with other pillar prime mover to prepare and launch activities to be implemented under each pillar and in a synchronized manner. Moreover, to work in sync with other frameworks of cooperation in our region, Thailand proposed that we work towards strategically aligning the ACD's efforts with similar groupings and fora, such as Asian, GCC, BRICS, SIGA, and SCO, for example, through high-level ACD discussions. And if this challenge have taught us anything, it is that we need to ensure economic and financial stability and mobilize sustainable and inclusive socio-economic growth for our peoples. Both this and the painful experience from the 1997 Asian financial crisis make us believing in striking the balance of financial architecture. To achieve this, we see the importance to revisiting the idea of more balanced and resilient financial architecture in support of the global agenda on financing for development. To advance this agenda, next year under Thailand's chairmanship, we will organize preliminary ACD high-level discussion on the financial architecture, exploring the possibility of creating a platform on financial cooperation, which include, among other things, discussion on development of Asian-led and Asian-owned credit rating agencies to provide more accurate assessments of financial stability, better aligned with the regional economic realities of our local markets, and reduce our dependency on external evaluation. Your Highness, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, in closing, I would like to once again express my appreciation to the State of Qatar for hosting this summit and to the Islamic Republic of Iran for its important leadership during this year's chairmanship. Allow me to also congratulate His Excellency Mr. Nasir Rodan Samil Amutairi on his appointment as the new Secretary General of ACD. We look forward to working with him and the ACD Secretariat. Today's successful summit reaffirmed many things. It demonstrates our mutual commitment to collaboration over competition and conflict, our ability to include rather than exclude, and our dedication to this forum as a catalyst for further engagement to address common and pressing challenges. It is from this commitment and has spurred economic growth across our nations and lift millions out of poverty, an ability that ushered in the resilient recovery from the COVID-19 pandemic, and the dedication that led to this grouping's inception more than 2 decades ago. And it is with such spirit of cooperation and collaboration that Thailand sets forth next year with our chairmanship. It is, after all, our fervent determination to continue to forge stronger partnerships with a sustained commitment to advancing the ACD's agenda for a more resilient and more prosperous Asia. To prove that this indeed the Asian century, with ACD as the foremost forum of Asia, together driving forward our agenda, Asia's agenda. Thank you.